key still fits the lock, but the home is hollow now. Every picture frame is asking, how did we get here? How? The echo of your laughter is the loudest thing I hear, mixing with the silence, confirming every fear. I trace the lines on the sofa where your head used to rest. Now it's just a map of all the words we left unsaid. We built a world in colors, but tonight it's only gray, knowing that tomorrow won't bring a better day. This isn't a see you later, a temporary ache. It's the kind of final quiet that makes a spirit break, a permanent goodbye to the only love I knew, a sentence whispered in the darkness that I can't undo. My heart's a shattered compass, spinning without north. The map to your embrace doesn't exist anymore. Just the ghost of us walking through an empty room, sealed forever in this self-inflicted tomb. I replay the final moment, the look within your eyes, a mixture of regret and agonizing compromise. You didn't shout or scream, just a soft, reluctant sigh. The quietest farewell under a stormy sky. We were two halves of a promise we couldn't keep intact. A tragic, beautiful story missing the final act. And now I'm standing on the wreckage of the life we burned, watching as the future slips like dust through my hand. This isn't a see you later, a temporary ache. It's the kind of final quiet that makes a spirit break, a permanent goodbye to the only love I knew, a sentence whispered in the darkness that I can't undo. My heart's a shattered compass, spinning without north. The map to your embrace doesn't exist anymore. Just the ghost of us walking through an empty room, sealed forever in this self-inflicted tomb. They say that time can heal all wounds, but they don't understand. This isn't a cut, it's the shattering of everything we planned. There is no mending this, no stitches that can hold, just a chilling realization, stark and brutally cold, that the future I envision has been erased from view. And the hardest part of moving on is knowing I have to. This isn't a see you later, a temporary ache. It's the kind of final quiet that makes a spirit break, a permanent goodbye to the only love I knew, a sentence whispered in the darkness that I can't undo. My heart's a shattered compass, walking through an empty room, sealed forever in this empty, lonely room. A permanent goodbye, the hardest truth I'll ever have to live. No more chances left to give. Just me, the silence, and 1,000 empty nights. A permanent goodbye, fade to gray, fade to cold. They lied when they said distance makes the loving stronger, that space just makes the wanting last a little longer. Absence doesn't make the heart grow fonder, it just breaks it down, turning every memory into a lonely, empty sound. I thought I was resilient, I thought I was strong, but every single minute feels a mile too long. You're not here to watch the sunrise or help me through the rain, and the space where you should be is in agonizing pain. Absence makes the heartache a dull and constant fight, draining all the color, draining all the blood from the life we built together, the paradise we knew. Now it's just a desert with no path back to you. It's a different kind of lonely, a hollow crushing blow, a quiet devastation that just refuses to let go. The saying got it wrong, it's not fondness that I face, just the endless aching torture of your missing empty space. I sleep on your side of the bed, chasing a scent long gone, hoping for a moment I can dream that nothing's wrong. But the pillow's cold, the silence loud, the sheets are much too wide. There's no one left to hold me, nowhere left to hide. The coffee is for one now, the conversation stopped. Every fragile, lovely moment that we shared abruptly dropped into a void of sorrow, a chasm cold and deep, and all the promises we made are promises I couldn't keep. agonizing absence led to this despair. Absence makes the heartache a dull and constant thought, draining all the color, draining all the blood from the life we built together, the paradise we knew. Now it's just a desert with no path back to you. It's a different kind of lonely, a hollow crushing blow, a quiet devastation that just refuses to let go. The saying got it wrong, it's not fondness that I face, just the endless aching torture of your missing empty space. Absence makes the heartache. It hurts so much. I miss your touch. Just ache, endless ache. Absence. It makes the heartache. The bed frame's gone, the mattress sold. The room is stark and vast, a monument to everything we thought would always last. But I can't sleep in silence where our futures were entwined. So I drag the only comfort that the breakup left behind, a pile of woven memories, a sanctuary of sorts, made of grief and longing and 1,000 broken thoughts. I wrap myself in flannel that still smells a little bit like you. Denial's a warm blanket, a soft escape that gets me through. Blankets on the floor, you're my new home base, hiding from the future and the silence of this place. It's closer to the ground, feels safer somehow than the heights of happiness we're not allowed to visit anymore. We can't afford the rent on the paradise of passion where every hour's spent. Now it's just the blankets and the dust that I ignore, crying out a river on the blankets on the floor. The heating doesn't work so well, but it doesn't really matter. My heart is permanently frozen, broken into shatter. I trace the stains on the ceiling, finding shapes that look like us. Before we fell to pieces in the chaos and the fuss, the world outside keeps moving, people laugh and make new plans. I'm just stuck in neutral with a cold cup in my hands. The floorboards feel like logic, solid, hard and true, unlike the ground that disappeared when I was losing you. Blankets on the floor. You're my new home base, hiding from the future and the silence of this place. It's closer to the ground, feels safer somehow than the heights of happiness. We're not allowed to visit anymore. We can't afford the rent on the paradise of passion where every hour is spent. Now it's just the blankets and the dust that I ignore, crying out a river on the blankets on the floor. I'm anchored to this spot, afraid to even stand, afraid that if I move I'll lose the last touch of your hand. I'll stay down here in the wreckage where the fall can't hurt no more, living out a broken life behind a locked door. This is my reality, this cold and empty space where every single memory is an unwelcome embrace. Blankets on the floor, yeah, my new home base, hiding from the future and the silence of this place. It's closer to the ground, feels safer somehow than the heights of happiness. We're not allowed to visit anymore. We can't afford the rent on the paradise of passion where every hour is spent. Now it's just the blankets and the dust that I ignore, crying out a river on the blankets on the floor. Blankets on the floor, it's all I have left. Cold, alone, bereft, just the floor, just the blankets, just the end. Blankets on the floor. The table's set for two, just like 1,000 times before. But one seat holds the shadows, not the person I adore. The coffee mug you favor sits untouched upon the shelf, a perfect hollow monument to the life I keep to myself. Every floorboard creaks a memory, a rhythm we once knew. Now the house is a cathedral of the silence left by you. I water all the plants we picked and curse the fact they grow, thriving in the quiet of this devastating show. Empty chairs and echoes, that's all that's left inside. A museum of a future where never navigate alone. I sleep on your side of the bed, chasing a scent that's gone, hoping for a moment I can dream that nothing's wrong. But the pillow's cold, the space is vast, a canyon in the sheets, another endless morning. The lonely heart defeats. The playlist that we made together hurts too much to hear. Every note a dagger, every lyric a tear. We were a symphony of sorts, a perfect rising sound. Now just a single muted string is all that can be found. Empty chairs and echoes, that's all that's left inside. A museum of a future where our love finally died. Every phantom conversation rings through the hall, a permanent reminder of our sudden brutal fall. I'm drowning in the stillness, holding on to air, reaching out for comfort that is simply never there. Just empty chairs and echoes in this broken, hollow home where I'm sentenced to forever navigate alone. I'm dusting off the grief, keeping it shiny and bright, because forgetting you feels worse than staying in the night. The pain is proof we happened, proof that you were real. The only honest emotion left for me to feel. I wanna rearrange the furniture, I won't move the clock. I'll just stand here by the door that you forgot to lock. Empty chairs and echoes, that's all that's left inside. A museum of a future where our love finally died. Every phantom conversation rings through the hall, a permanent reminder of our sudden brutal fall. I'm drowning in the stillness, holding on to air, reaching out for comfort that is simply never there. Just empty chairs and echoes in this broken, hollow home. Empty chairs, just echoes now. The silence is so loud, I miss us, I miss you. In this house of ghosts, I'm the only living thing. Empty chairs and echoes, always. The mattress dips on one side, exactly where you used to lie. A perfect permanent indentation beneath hollow sky. I fold your clothes and put them back in drawers they still call yours, keeping everything precisely as it was before. The quiet in the kitchen feels heavier than stone, reminding me in every second that I'm fiercely on my own. I rearrange the shelves sometimes just to feel a trace of the life we had before you vanished from this place. There's a geometry of sadness in the rooms we used to share, defined entirely by the absence of you there. The space you left behind isn't empty, it's just vast, filled with broken promises of a future that has passed. It's a negative space portrait of the only love I knew, a chilling aching monument of everything we went through, and I am lost inside the dimensions of this loss, paying every moment the unbearable cost. Still expect your keys to turn within the front door lock. I brace myself for your reflection when I look at the clock. The air is thin where your laughter used to make it warm. Now it's just the quiet aftermath of a perfect storm. We were a constellation, bright and bound to last. Now I'm just observing the debris of our shared past. I'm walking through the structure of what used to be a home, a solitary shadow navigating on my own. There's a geometry of sadness in the rooms we used to share, defined entirely by the absence of you there. The space you left behind isn't empty, it's just vast, filled with broken promises of a future that has passed. It's a negative space portrait of the only love I knew, a chilling aching monument of everything we went through, and I am lost inside the dimensions of this loss, paying every moment the unbearable cost. People tell me time will fill this void with something new, but time can't conjure up the warmth or the essence that was you. I don't want a replacement, I don't want a mend, I just want the broken pieces of our perfect sudden end. This space is all I have left of you, this echoing cold air, the shape of my undoing, the shadow of despair. There's a geometry of sadness in the rooms we used to share, defined entirely by the absence of you there. The space you left behind isn't empty, it's just vast, filled with broken promises of a future that has passed. it's wide, it's deep. A promise I still keep. Empty, but it's yours forever. The space you left behind is where I live now, lost in the absence forever. Every night at 3 a.m. the house begins to speak. Not with the wind, but with a memory. I'm too weak to silence or to stop. It's a familiar kind of pain. The sound of your old boots coming in from the rain. A creak above the kitchen where you used to stand and sway to music we both loved before you walked away. I hear the shower running, then silence from the hall. Phantoms of a happiness I can no longer recall. There are ghosts in my floorboards, living in the wood, reliving every moment of a love that misunderstood. How fragile it could be, how quickly it could end. Every sound is a reminder of the heart I cannot bend. They dance a silent waltz across the living room at night. Shadows of the passion we kept burning bright. The house is full of company, but I'm still all alone, haunted by the life we had before the seeds were sown. I swore I saw your silhouette reflected in the glass, holding out my hand to touch a moment that won't last. The sound of keys and laughter, the way you shut the door. I feel your presence everywhere, yet see you nevermore. I leave the porch light on for you, a habit hard to break, a ritual of longing for a love I cannot take. Back from the edge of midnight, back from the great divide, where every broken promise is a place for ghosts to hide. There are ghosts in my floorboards, living in the wood, reliving every moment of a love that misunderstood. How fragile it could be, how quickly it could end. Every sound is a reminder of the heart I cannot bend. They dance a silent waltz across the living room at night. Shadows of the passion we kept burning bright. The house is full of company, but I'm still all alone, haunted by the life we had before the seeds were sown. Maybe I should move away, find walls that have no past, a place where every single moment isn't built to contrast with the emptiness of now, the silence of the room. But I cling to these old boards, I cling to this old doom, because the pain is all I have left of what was real. The news is on the television, voices filled with dread. They're talking about the end times, everything we left unsaid. Asteroids and falling skies, chaos in the street, people running for their lives, admitting their defeat. I'm sitting by the window, watching cities turn to dust, and the only thing that haunts me is, who do you still trust? Do you think about the promises we swore we'd never break, as everything around us shatters for goodness sake? If the world was ending, would you pick up your phone, or would you choose to face the absolute final unknown, without the one who knew you better than the air you breathe? As the final curtain falls and the broken heart receives the last call for salvation, the last moment to connect, would our broken pride still keep our love in check? If every second counted and there was nothing left to lose, would I be the last person you choose? The sky is bleeding fire, the oceans start to rise. It's funny how all this chaos clarifies all the lies we told ourselves to numb the pain of walking separate ways, wasting all the good we had on these lonely, bitter days. I never learned to drive the highway that leads straight to you. I never said I'm sorry for the hell we put us through. Now there's no time for fixing, no time for I was wrong. Just the closing credits playing to our broken love song. If the world was ending, would you pick up your phone, or would you choose to face the absolute final unknown, without the one who knew you better than the air you breathe? As the final curtain falls and the broken heart receives the last call for salvation, the last moment to connect, would our broken pride still keep our love in check? If every second counted and there was nothing left to lose, would I be the last person you choose? Maybe in the final flash, pride won't matter anymore. Maybe we'd remember what we were fighting for. A second chance at breathing, a moment to confess that this life without you has just been one long empty mess. If we only had 5 minutes till the final crushing blow, is it too late to tell you that I never let you go? If the world was ending, would you pick up your phone, or would you choose to face the absolute final unknown, without the one who knew you better than the air you breathe? As the final curtain falls and the broken heart receives the last call for salvation, the last moment to connect, would our broken pride still keep our is ending now. My phone is silent. I guess I had my answer. Goodbye, goodbye my love, until the end of everything. I guess I'll see you there. I found a box of photographs beneath the dusty bed, frozen little moments of all the words we said. We were laughing by the ocean, a future stretched so wide. With every passing picture, there is nowhere left to hide. From the crushing realization, the truth that cuts so deep, the promises we whispered were promises we couldn't keep. The velvet life we painted has faded into gray, and you're a sepia, a whisper of a yesterday. You're just a memory now, a ghost within my mind, the sweetest, saddest phantom that I left behind, a highlight reel of happiness before the bitter end. The love I thought was permanent, the soul I called my friend. I touched the paper pictures, trying to feel your hand, but it's just the past reminding me of the life we planned. Just a shadow on the wall, fading with the light, just a memory now, haunting every night. The song we called our song came on the radio today. I almost changed the station, I nearly turned away, but I sat there in the silence, listening to the tune, staring at the outline of the absent moon. Every lyric was a knife, every note a tear, bringing back the laughter, confirming every fear that nothing can replace you, nothing will suffice. I'm just living in the shadows of paradise. You're just a memory now, a ghost within my mind, the sweetest, saddest phantom that I left behind, a highlight reel of happiness before the bitter end. The love I thought was permanent, the soul I called my friend. I touched the paper pictures, trying to feel your hand, but it's just the past reminding me of the life we planned. Just a shadow on the wall, fading with the light, just a memory now, haunting every night. They say memories are blessings, little pieces of the past, but mine are heavy anchors, holding me so fast to a moment that is over, a door that's sealed and closed, trapped inside the beauty of the love we both composed. just a memory, a painful, beautiful memory. It's all I have left of us, just a memory now, fading away. The city lights are blurring through the taxi window pane. 1,000 souls around me, moving on with the rain. But their motion is a blur, their voices are a hum. My heart is the only instrument perfectly numb. I'm walking through a party, the music's way too loud, lost inside the silence of a suffocating crowd. Every smile I see just highlights the tear in my own. In a world full of people, I have never felt so alone, never felt so alone. With your memory as my guide, and nowhere left to run to, and nowhere left to hide. It's a different kind of lonely, not just an empty room. It's a universe of quiet, swallowed by the gloom. A desolate island in a violent roaring sea. The space where you once stood is the space consuming me. The deepest, coldest isolation I have ever known. I swear to God right now, I've never felt so alone. I check my phone for messages that I know won't appear. Living in a cycle of longing and of fear. The bed is vast and hollow, a frozen endless plain. I pull your old sweater tighter, trying to ease the pain. We shared a single heartbeat, a rhythm built to last. Now I'm just a broken record of a future that has passed. The promises we whispered have turned to heavy stone, and I've never felt so utterly, completely all alone. Never felt so alone. With your memory as my guide, and nowhere left to run to, and nowhere left to hide. It's a different kind of lonely, not just an empty room. It's a universe of quiet, swallowed by the gloom. A desolate island in a vibrant roaring sea. The space where you once stood is the space consuming me. deepest, coldest isolation I have ever known. I swear to God right now I have never felt so alone. They say loneliness is curable, that you can just reach out. But how do you explain the absence that you can't live without? It's a ghost that sits beside me, a shadow on the wall, a constant nagging emptiness, preceding every fall. It's not the lack of people, it's the lack of you, the only soul who saw me and saw me through and through. Never felt so alone, with your memory as my guide, and nowhere left to run to, and nowhere left to hide. It's a different kind of lonely, not just an empty room. It's a universe of quiet, swallowed by the gloom. A desolate island in a vibrant, roaring sea. The space where you once stood is the space consuming me. The deepest, coldest isolation I have ever known. I swear to God right now I have never felt so alone. Never felt so alone. Not in a crowd, not anywhere. Just empty here without you. So alone, so cold. I have never felt so alone.
The road behind us vanishes in a haze of dust and tears. We covered all the ground between our hopes and all our fears. I drove 1,000 miles just to end up where I started, standing in the wreckage, bruised and broken hearted. I ran from the silence, I ran from the truth, I ran from every promise of our misguided youth. But every path I take just leads me back to you, or the memory of the light that used to shine through. There is no distance left to run, the finish line is here, right here in the wreckage, surrounded by the fear. I've worn out every highway, trying to escape the end, the bitter final chapter I can't pretend to mend. My feet are tired of moving, my soul is tired of flying. I'm finally accepting that I lost the only fight. No more running from the truth, the battle's lost and done. There is absolutely no distance left to run. The city's blurred faces all seem kind, but they can't heal the broken pieces you left behind. I thought a change of scenery could change the way I felt, but my heart is a constant frozen place where nothing melts. I carried all my baggage, all the love we threw away, hoping I could ditch it at the dawning of the day. But grief is a passenger that rides in every car, reminding me of exactly where we are. There is no distance left to run. The finish line is here, right here in the wreckage, surrounded by the fear. I've worn out every highway, trying to escape the end, the bitter final chapter. I can't pretend but none. My feet are tired of moving, my soul is tired of flying. I'm finally accepting that I lost the only fight. No more running from the truth. The battle's lost and done. There is absolutely no distance left to run. Maybe the point of running wasn't to get away, but to realize I have to face another empty day. Head on with the sorrow, no more escape routes planned. To stand still in the quicksand with my head up in the sand. Running only showed me what I lost is what I need. I planted all my heartache like a bitter silent seed. There is no distance left to run. The finish line is here, right here in the wreckage, surrounded by the fear. I've worn out every highway, trying to escape the end, the bitter final chapter. I can't pretend to mend. My feet are tired of moving, my soul is tired of flight. I'm finally accepting that I lost the only fight. No more running from the truth. The battle's lost and done. There is absolutely no distance left to run. No distance left to run. I'm stopping here, facing all my fear. It's over now. I'm done running. Just silence now. No distance left. The chair across the table where you used to sit and smile holds nothing now but shadows for my laughter, lonely mile. The floorboards by the doorway don't creak beneath your weight. I never knew the sound of you could feel so much like fate. The space beside the toothbrush, the hook that holds the towel. Every single corner echoes with the silence now. The world is full of people shifts from the shape of your departure, a devastating gift. I'm staring at your empty spot, and the void is staring back, mapping out the future that is permanently black. An absence so profound, it's the loudest thing I see, the negative space reality that's consuming me. In the contours of the pillow where your head used to rest, I'm failing every moment of this never-ending test, just staring at the space where everything went wrong, staring at your empty spot, my life sad, silent song. I sleep diagonally now, trying to take up room, fighting off the memory, fighting off the gloom of how we used to fit together, perfectly aligned, a seamless shared existence we left so far behind. I leave the light on longer, I keep the TV loud to try and drown the quiet that has taken me from the crowd. Every part of this existence is defined by where you're not. Every hour a reminder of your devastating spot. I'm staring at your empty spot, and the void is staring back, mapping out the future that is permanently black. An absence so profound, it's the loudest thing I see, the negative space reality that's consuming me. In the contours of the pillow where your head used to rest, I'm failing every moment of this never-ending test, just staring at the space where everything went wrong, staring at your empty spot, my life sad, silent song. They tell me to move on now, to fill the space with light, to cover up the darkness and try to make things right. But the emptiness is sacred, it's all I have of you, the only honest feeling that still feels real and true. I won't pretend you're coming back, I won't just replace the perfect painful outline of your beautiful lost face. I'm staring at your empty spot, and the void is staring back, mapping out the future that is permanently black. An absence so profound, it's the loudest thing I see, the negative space reality that's consuming me. In the contours of the pillow where your used to fit together like two hands in a glove, a seamless perfect picture of undeniable love. Now I measure conversations in millimeters of the air, the space across the sofa where you're no longer there. It's not miles or an ocean that has pulled us far apart. It's the silent, slow erosion of the center of my heart, the gap that grows in comfort, the canyon in our trust, turning all our future into brittle, fragile dust. The distance between us isn't a map or a road. It's the unbearable weight of this crushing, heavy load. It's the space between I love you and what those words now mean. The widest, loneliest valley that I've ever seen. A chasm filled with silence, too wide for me to cross. A constant aching monument to every single loss. We are standing on two planets, though we're in the same room, lost inside the distance, swallowed by the gloom. I see you check your messages, a private hidden world, a life you're living somewhere where our flag is not unfurled. We share a roof, a bed, a name, but not a single dream. We're two lost ships passing on a quiet, frozen stream. I wanna reach across the sheets and pull you close to me, but a wall of ice has risen where your warmth used to be. I could scream across the kitchen or whisper in your ear, but you wouldn't understand a single word, my dear. The distance between us isn't a map or a road. It's the unbearable weight of this crushing, heavy load. It's the space between I love you and what those words now mean. The widest, loneliest valley that I've ever seen. A chasm filled with silence, too wide for me to cross. A constant aching monument to every single loss. We are standing on two planets, though we're in the same room, lost inside the distance, swallowed by the gloom. Is it better to accept this cold and empty space, or try to build a bridge across this devastating place? I'm tired of trying to shout across the void we have become. My heart is aching badly,
My voice is going numb. We're close enough to touch, but a million miles apart. The longest journey ever from your soul back to my heart. The distance between us isn't a map or a road. It's the unbearable weight of this crushing heavy load. It's the space between I love you and what those words now mean. The widest, loneliest valley that I have ever seen. A chasm filled with silence, too wide for me to cross. A constant aching monument to every single wrong. We are standing on two planets, nowhere in the same room, lost inside the distance, swallowed by the gloom. The distance between us, it's everything and nothing. It's the end of our story, so far from you, so close to tears. The distance, the endless distance. The sky is gray today, a perfect summer tone for laying down the future that we used to call our own. I'm wearing black, the color of a permanent goodbye, the color of the moment that our fragile love chose to die. The invitations weren't sent out, the guests are only me, and the ghost of all the happiness we used to guarantee. The church is the living room, the altar is the bed, a sacred ground for mourning all the words we left unsaid. This is the silence after the storm, the quiet that remains after all the shattered pieces and the agonizing pains. We're letting go of moments when we held on far too tight, extinguishing the ember that refused to find the light. No final words are needed, the emptiness says it all. A heartbreaking conclusion to our devastating fall. Just the sound of my own breathing in the aftermath of trust, as everything we built together slowly turns to dust. The echoes of your laughter are a whisper in the air, a cruel reminder of a joy we no longer get to share. I see your face in photographs, a past we can't retrieve, a life that feels so foreign, it's hard to now believe. The promises we made lie broken, scattered on the floor, like fragile glass that shattered, wanting something more. An empty space beside me where your presence used to be. Just the heavy, lonely silence that is crushing down on me. This is the silence after the storm, the quiet that remains after all the shattered pieces and the agonizing pains. We're letting go of moments when we held on far too tight, extinguishing the ember that refused to find the light. No final words are needed, the emptiness says it all. A heartbreaking conclusion to our devastating fall. Just the sound of my own breathing in the aftermath of trust, as everything we built together slowly turns to dust. I'm the only one left standing in the ruins of our love, trying to understand how we could ever let this show. So far apart, two strangers in a familiar place, just a memory of closeness that time cannot erase. No path back to the beginning, no way to make amends, just the quiet, heavy feeling of how this story ends. This is the silence after the storm, the quiet that remains after all the shattered pieces and the agonizing pains. We're letting go of moments when we held on far too tight, extinguishing the ember that refused to find the light. No final words are needed, the emptiness says it all. A heartbreaking conclusion to our devastating fall. Just the sound of my own breathing in the aftermath of trust, as everything we built together slowly turns to dust. The silence after the storm. Rest in peace, my love for you. It's over now, gone forever, broken pieces, dust to dust. Silence after the storm. Goodbye. I didn't take a picture, I didn't hold the frame, I didn't know that moment held your entire name, and future in its grip, a final frozen piece of everything we were before the sweet release of sorrow took us over, of quiet cold regret. The last time that I saw you, the sun was almost set. of the words we never said. We talked about the weather, we talked about the bills, ignoring the earthquake that was shaking up our hills. The foundation of our future crumbling beneath our feet. Focused on the mundane, avoiding the defeat. I should have kissed you longer, held you tighter to my chest, sworn that I would love you better than the rest. But I just watched you walk away, a normal, simple view, never knowing that my heart was walking out with you. The last time that I saw you, I thought there'd be an next, another shared tomorrow. No one answered text. I didn't know I was memorizing the rhymes around your eyes, the final V of heaven before our paradise crashed down all around us in silence and in dust. The final brutal moment of everything we lost in us. And I keep replaying the exit, the turning of your head. The silence holds the echo of the words we never said. They say hindsight 2020, but it's a blinding cruel light, showing every error that keeps me up all night. If I could just go back there, standing at a final door, I'd fall down to my knees and beg for something more than just a memory of a casual slave you. If I had known the truth, I never would have let you go. The last time that I saw you, I thought there'd be a next, another shared tomorrow. No one answered text. I didn't know I was memorizing the lines around your eyes, the final view of heaven before our paradise crashed down all around us in silence and in dust. The final brutal moment of everything we lost in us. And I keep replaying the exit, the turning of your head. The silence holds the echo of the words we never said. The last time I saw you, it was so already. Now it's everything, the end of us. The last time, the last time I saw you. Goodbye. The phone stopped vibrating hours ago, maybe days. I'm lost inside the quiet of this self-inflicted maze. The radio is off, the TV's unplugged from the wall.
There's nothing left to soften the impact of the fall. I thought that I would scream or maybe cry it out, but there's no energy left for anything but doubt. Just a steady tick of a clock that sounds like a drum. In the aftermath of you leaving, I have gone completely numb, and the silence is the loudest sound I've ever heard, ringing in my eardrums, every unspoken word, a symphony of absence, a choir of goodbye, screaming every reason why we couldn't even try. It's a deafening reminder of the life we left behind, the kind of quiet chaos that can break a human mind. Just the echo chamber of the love that fell apart, the agonizing silence of a slowly breaking heart. I'm standing in the spot where you gave your last embrace. The air is stagnant there, the cold is out of place. I used to crave the quiet when the world was rushing by. Now it's just a desert beneath an empty sky. Every memory is shouting, though my world is muted now. The weight of what we were is making my knees bow. I trade 1,000 storms just to hear your voice once more, but there's nothing left but quiet knocking on my door, and the silence is the loudest sound I've ever heard, ringing in my eardrums, every unspoken word, a symphony of absence, a choir of goodbye, screaming every reason why we couldn't even try. It's a deafening reminder of the life we left behind, the kind of quiet chaos that can break a human mind. Just the echo chamber of a love that fell apart, the agonizing silence of a slowly breaking heart. They tell you that the noise is what can drive you mad, but they've never felt the quietest pain I've ever had. It settles in the bones, a cold and heavy dust, the only thing that's left of all of us and all our trust. It sits with me at dinner, it sleeps beside my bed, the sound of all the things we never truly said, and the silence is the loudest sound I've ever heard, ringing in my eardrums, every unspoken word, a symphony of absence, a choir of goodbye,
every second, every hour, every day. Just the silence, loud, crushing silence. Goodbye. The mattress dips on one side, exactly where you used to lie. A perfect permanent indentation beneath the hollow sky. I fold your clothes and put them back in drawers they still call yours, keeping everything precisely as it was before. The quiet in the kitchen feels heavier than stone, reminding me in every second that I'm fiercely on my own. I rearrange the shelves sometimes just to feel a trace of the life we had before you vanished from this place. There's a geometry of sadness in the rooms we used to share, defined entirely by the absence of you there. The space you left behind isn't empty, it's just vast, filled with broken promises of a future that has passed. It's a of the only love I knew, a chilling, aching monument of everything we went through. And I am lost inside the dimensions of this lost, paying every moment the unbearable cost. I still expect your keys to turn within the front door lock. I brace myself for your reflection when I look at the clock. The air is thin where your laughter used to make it warm. Now it's just the quiet aftermath of a perfect storm. Ooh. Bright and bound to last. Now I'm just observing the debris of our shared past. I'm walking through the structure of what used to be a home, a solitary shadow navigating on my own. There's a geometry sudden end. The space is all I have left of you. This echoing cold air, the shape of my undoing, the shadow of despair. There's a geometry of sadness in the rooms we used to share, defined entirely by the absence of you there. The space you left behind isn't empty, it's just vast, filled with broken promises of a future that is past. It's a negative space portrait of the only love I knew, a chilling, aching monument of everything we went through, and I am lost inside the dimensions of this loss, paying every moment the unbearable cost. The space you left behind, it's cold, it's wet, it's fire, the promise I still keep empty, but it's yours forever. The space you left behind, it's where I live now, lost in the absence forever. The argument is over, the shouting's died away. Just a heavy, hollow quiet at the closing of the day. We stand across the kitchen, oceans wide apart, with 1,000 silent daggers buried in each heart. I wanted to say I'm sorry, you wanted to say don't go, but the pride was like a wall we built up high and slow. The chance to bridge the canyon disappeared with the light, and now we're just two shadows drowning in the night. The words we never said are the loudest in the room, screaming every promise in the suffocating gloom. A language of the silence, a symphony of pain, regretting every moment
My thumb is hovering over a screen that's too bright. It's 3 a.m. and I'm drowning in the lonely, silent night. A message sent at midnight on a Tuesday that feels dead. Hey, how are you doing? And the 3 dots that I dread, they blink for a second, a phantom sign of hope, then vanish into nothing, and I'm losing grip and scope of what we used to be. The instant easy flow of every single feeling we wanted each other to know. Unanswered texts are screaming louder than a fight. Every silent hour crushing out the light. A digital cold shoulder, a modern cruel goodbye. The space between the messages is where we learn to die. I see them reading it all true, but the reply will never come. And the silence in the feed makes my breaking heart go numb. Just white bubbles of confession floating in the blue. A graveyard of conversation I keep sending straight to you. We used to sing good mornings before the sun was high. Now the only notification is the empty endless sky. I remember all the emojis, the shorthand for our love. A language now extinct, a signal from above that disconnection's over. The server's down for good. A breakup in a phone face, perfectly misunderstood. I type a paragraph of begging, then delete it all in shame. Just another ghost in the machine screaming out your name. And answer texts are screaming louder than a fight. Every silent hour crushing out the light. A digital cold shoulder, a modern cruel goodbye. The space between the messages is where we learn to die. I see the reading as true, but the reply will never come. And the silence in the feed makes my breaking heart go numb. Just white bubbles of confession floating in the blue. A graveyard of conversation I keep sending straight to you. I'm stuck in this purgatory, this digital delay. A pending state of heartbreak that won't go away. I'd rather have a slam door, a face-to-face scream, than this slow and quiet ending to our perfect shattered dream. The little vibrating buzz used to mean you were near. Now every notification just confirms the fear. Unanswered texts are screaming louder than a fight. Every silent hour
ocean, floating in the blue. A graveyard of conversation I keep sending straight to you. Unanswered text, just silence, seen but not heard, breathe but not felt. The coldest way to end. Unanswered text, it's over now. Goodbye. I'm retracing every step, from the first hello to the last goodbye. Searching for the moment where the spark began to die. Was it the night I worked too late, or the words I didn't say? Was it the smile I didn't offer at the ending of the day? The whole house is a crime scene, and my heart is the only clue, trying to figure out the fracture that eventually broke through to shatter what we built up, brick by loving brick. Now I'm standing in the rubble and the air is thick. Where did I go wrong? Tell me, where did I miss the sign? The exact precise location where you stopped being mine. I'd go back in a heartbeat, I'd fix every mistake if I just knew the reason for the quiet heartache. Was it a single moment or a thousand little things? The heavy final anchor or the tiny broken wings? I'm begging for an answer, a whisper or a song. Someone tell me honestly, where did I go wrong? I'll analyze the laughter, the tone of every fight. Was my touch too cold, or my grip too tight? I tear apart the memories, looking for the flaw, the reason you unraveled from the love we felt in all of its power and its glory. The way you used to light the room. Now I'm just navigating through this everlasting gloom. If I had the blueprint of our love, the one from day one, I'd highlight every error before we came undone. Where did I go wrong? Tell me, where did I miss the sign? The exact precise location where you stopped being mine.
I could just tear out this devastating page. Where did I go wrong? Tell me, where did I miss the sign? The exact precise location where you stopped being mine. I'd go back in a heartbeat. I'd fix every mistake if I just knew the reason for the quiet heartache. Was it a single moment or a thousand little things? The heavy final anchor or the tiny broken wings? I'm begging for an answer, a whisper or a song. Someone tell me honestly, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? It haunts me every day, in every single way. Where did I go wrong? I'll never know, and that's the worst part. Where did I go wrong? I used to say your name like a promise, like a prayer, a sacred simple anchor in the middle of the air. It rolled off of my tongue like a melody, a perfect sound, the sweetest word in English that I had ever found. But now the air is heavy, the promise is undone, and every time I whisper you, I'm biting down on none of the truth we used to live in, of the heaven that we made. I take your name in vain now, in the silence and the shade. I'm taking your name in vain every time I whisper you, every memory that cuts me through and through. It's an empty, hollow title for a king who left the throne, a ghost word on my lips as I stand here all alone. It's not a spell for comfort, it's not a plea for grace, just a bitter raw reminder of the life you erased. I use it like a curse word, a hollow aching plea. I take your name in vain now in this tragedy. The letters on the screen glow are just a cruel design, a graveyard of a language that used to feel divine. I see your name on paper, on a bill, a sin